Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League, and I'm going to be playing some Blue-Red Thermo Delver today. So this is another take on Blue-Red Storm, Blue-Red Pinger Storm, but we're also playing Delver of Secrets. And why am I playing Delver? It's basically because Stompy, basically another Pauper player, keeps telling me to play Delver, so I have to do it. All right, let's not cut one of the Delvers. Um, so I'm going to be playing some Delvers in this league. I'll go over the deck and why I made the choices I did. I kind of just threw this list together, to be honest. But again, it's based on my blue-red Storm deck. You can go check that out on my channel. There's a link down below to subscribe to my channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. Below that, there's a link. Just go to the channel, check it out. Like I said, check out the blue-red Storm decks. I played it a couple times. Actually, just played it in the challenge as well. So there's a couple leagues with that deck, and this is another take on it. But there's a bunch of other decks too, brews, tier 1 decks, everything. So go check it out, subscribe if you like the content, and throw a like on this video. Okay, now what are we doing here? So we're still playing the combo of Thermal Alchemist or Firebrand Archer plus Tandem Lookout. Cut down one Tandem Lookout just because it's 3 mana, it's a little clunky, and I wanted more spells. And what did we do? We added Delver of Secrets, um, and I wanted more islands basically because of that. Excuse me. So I'm not playing Faithless Looting anymore with the Delvers because I want more turn one blue sources for Ponder Preordain as well. And then the biggest change I think that I haven't seen other people do either is I thought, well, if I'm playing Delver, I want a lot of blue sources. So why don't I just play Counterspell then? Then I don't need to play these like more conditional counterspells and like Dispel or Spell Pierce in the main, and I just get to play Delver Counterspell and just be like a blue based Delver deck with the combo. And this actually it looks good to me, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. My mana is pretty rough because I'm playing 3 mountains. I could just be playing 2, but I want to be able to play these relatively on time. So I want a bunch of blue sources for Delver and Ponder Preordain. I think that's more important. Um, but then I cut cards like Lava Dart and more of the red spells. So we're kind of just like a blue Delver deck. And then we also have the ping combo. And these cards are just fine on their own, which I found like I've won a lot of games recently where like my board is just like Thermal Alchemist plus Archer. And then they're at like 15. And I'm like, if I untap here, I think I just win. I just deal 15 damage. So these actually deal a bunch of damage. Also, we can just pair Tandem Lookout with Delver, just hit draw a card, which is pretty sick. And then we're still playing Frantic Inventory for card advantage. And I think Counterspell is going to go a long way. We'll see. I mean, this deck looks pretty sick. I'm excited to get into it. Pretty much the same sideboard that I've been playing in the Storm decks. Just a bunch of Hydroblasts and Pyroblasts. Couple Shamans. Could have one Graveyard hate piece, but I like Shaman a lot. An extra artifact hate piece in Shenanigans. Because I do run into Affinity in the leagues sometimes. And then a couple Dispels and a couple Cannonades. So the sideboard's pretty tight because 8 slots are taken up by Pyroblast, Hydroblast, but I've really liked having the 4/4. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Yeah, no Chain Lightnings, just 4 Scred, 4 Bolt. It's almost like Blue-Red Fairies, but you take out the entire fairy package, no ninjas, no spell stutter sprites, and instead you're just playing the combo here, which is actually pretty powerful. It might be decent. And then you also get to play Delver. So seems reasonable. It's gonna be fun. Let's go. I'll see you in round one. All right, welcome to round one. We're against Barf. I'm gonna actually keep this hand, just triple counterspell with 4 lands. I think it's actually fine. I'm just gonna lead tap land and then just try to counter everything they do. Hopefully they don't have a good one drop. Island go. Okay. I actually just it took me about 20 minutes to get into this game because somebody is just win trading in Pauper, and I just try to queue up, and then it just says finding an opponent, and then as soon as it finds an opponent, it just cancels the matchmaking. So the person on the other side is just trying to get paired against their own account to make money, and then whenever they get paired against somebody that's not themselves, they just cancel, and they just keep doing that over and over and over. And it wouldn't let me find an opponent because of that. So pretty annoying. But we're in the match now. But yeah, Magic Online needs to stop that. All they need to do is add something like League of Legends. If you dodge the queue too many times, like if you do it twice or something, then all it should say is basically like, you dodge the queue, you can no longer join the queue for 10 minutes. And then then it'll be fine. I'm just gonna cycle both Ash Barrens here, but yeah, it's pretty bad, honestly. I'm not gonna play a Thermo here, but I will play a Ponder. I think if they go to Spell Stutter, I can just counter it. They probably will not counter this, is my guess. Island, island, island. Don't know what we're against. Basic island, not snow island. Is it just a weird draw from mono blue? I'm not really sure. I think I can just draw these top two cards. I think they're good enough. I mean, I guess I have to draw all the cards, but yeah, I'm just going to draw them. Even drawing Ash Barrens isn't terrible. It could be blue-black control, but it might just be blue-black Fae or Delver or something. I think I'm going to just try to counterspell this, because if they fight, I can at least resolve a Thermal Alchemist. Yeah. Alright, so they're just blue-black Fae here, most likely. I guess they could still be blue-black control. Brainstorm. Okay. So I could Scred this and Preordain and leave up counter, but I think playing Alchemist might be better. They'll play a removal spell, I'll counter, and they'll probably counter back. Still probably better just to play Alchemist. They need to have removal spell plus backup. And I don't care too much about Augur because they need to play removal spell and counter, so they're not going to be able to ninja this turn anyway, because I can just block. Just going to counter this. They could easily have Snuff Out as well. I guess Snuff Out would be bad. They just counter back. Oh, Brainstorm? Sure. I wonder if they're looking for Dispel. It's interesting that they Brainstorm in response right here. I suppose they could have Spell Pierce as well. This kind of makes me like feel like that they have Spell Pierce. All right, looks like it's just going to resolve. Fairy Seer, okay. Probably just kill that. I'm drawing Ash Barrens, which is fine. They play land. They have 3 cards left. That's not that many cards. I can cycle Ash Barrens for mountain or island. Maybe just island is better, and then Preordain. I guess just having a bunch of blue sources is better. I'd rather cycle before Preordain. Most of my shuffle effects are gone, so any bad cards, they'll probably remain on the bottom for a good amount of time here. And then I can Scred their fairy and leave up counter here. Bottom, bottom. See, this is perfect. Now those lands will just stay on the bottom for a long time. So I can Scred this, and then I can play a Firebrand Archer. I feel like leaving up Counterspell is better. Yeah, I'm just going to leave up counter here. And then next turn I can play Firebrand Archer. Need to draw some Frantic Inventories. Agony Warp. I think I'm just going to counter this. They could counter back, but I just want to fight here, basically. I mean, my last counter spell resolved. So they could have another removal spell. Okay, they have a Behold. So again, we need our card advantage. Any spell? Okay, I mean, it's not the best spell, but I suppose I have to take it. Untap, yield, pass the turn. Now they just need removal spells, basically. They need 2 more lands to be able to flashback Edict. They're definitely up on cards here. But I drawn a few too many lands. Fumes, just kill my archer? Sure. Ping them down to 13. Let's get some runner spells here, maybe? Delver. Delver's not actually bad. Delver would have been good earlier, that's for sure. Cantrip here. Oh, Angler. Okay. I can potentially beat Angler. Preordain. Probably Preordain first, but I guess it's not that relevant. I mean, I think actually it is, because what if there's a removal spell that they would have rather cast this turn rather than Angler? It's unlikely, but it's better just to see the cards. Oh, let me fix the game log. I apologize. Ping them down to 12. Can we flip on like a Ponder or something, or a Preordain? Firebrand Archer. Okay, no flip. Another good threat though. Spellstutter Sprite. Do they have? Oh, they have double Spellstutter. I mean, at least I get to use. I make them use two of their Spellstutters here. That's something. I'm gonna be getting hit for 5, so 0 frantic inventories and 20 cards is kind of rough. But I kept triple counterspell 4 lands. All right, I'm just taking here. Oh, they have Ninja. Oh god, I'm dead. This interaction is so good. We didn't have an early Delver. We were never able to um, set up the combo. And opponent just had a fine, reasonable draw. They didn't really do anything at first, but they were probably just leaving up counters. They have a Spellstutter. Preordain. Yes, I want to reveal. I think I need to go for the race. I can block the Ninja with Thermo. If they have another black source, they can flashback Edict. They're at 8. Okay. Again, I'm not going to play Preordain into Spellstutter. There's no reason to. Do they have an Ash Barrens here? I mean, this game is not over. They play Spellstutter Sprite. Sure. So they can hit for 7. They need Swamp to flashback Edict. They're leaving one Spellstutter back. Obviously blocking Ninja. Okay, they're attacking. It's probably not a great sign for me. They could just have another Spellstutter. Oh, they're Ninja? Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting hit for 8 down to 4. And they have Spellstutter in hand. Pretty rough. If I draw a Bolt, can I win? I don't think so. Ping down to 7. Counterspell. Alright. So we go ping, and then I preordain, and then I try to counter the Spellstutter here. They're going to have to Spellstutter this, yeah. And I ping and counter. Hope this works. They're at 5. Ah. We didn't know about the third, but are we just dead, or are we not dead on board? So, Chump Gurmag, block Ninja, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any other blocks? Block, take 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm just dead. Just wanted to make sure. That was a good game. Close. I think Cannonade probably is good enough. It's a lot of spells to bring in. I don't know if I need this many removal spells. Most of their creatures give them value. Just playing a bunch of removal isn't bad, though, at the same time. I can sat out a bunch of cantrips. It's kind of weird, but I like doing that in these blue mirrors sometimes and just having like a bunch of gas. Again, it's definitely strange, but I think I like it. I could even side out like a couple archers. That also seems weird. I've never done that in the older versions, but maybe that's actually good here. I don't need to go too heavy on the combo. It's kind of hard to like set it up in this matchup anyway. And Firebrand Archer, in a way, just gets blinked by their Augur Bolas. It's weird to side out Firebrand Archer, but I definitely want Delver. Bringing in a bunch of spells. Maybe I just don't want Cannonade. I can easily kill multiple creatures with it, though. I'm going to try it. Sucks that it kills a lot of my own stuff, too, but I think it's still fine. Maybe just Electricity or something is better. Not going to mulligan this hand. Probably just lead Fjord here. Because if they just Preordain or something, or even Fairy Seer, I'm not going to counter it anyway. Yeah. I probably will just untap and like bolt it. I'll keep the Scred for a Gurmag. I also don't really care about resolving this first Frantic Inventory. Then I'll have Pyroblast up for like an Augur or something if they just try to jam on turn 2. Another Scred. I'm still going to bolt here. All right, Pyroblast and Scred available. Again, I will Pyroblast and Augur, but most other things I will not. Preordain, I'll fire that off. Because if they go Spell Stutter Spread, I can just Scred it. Yeah, I mean, these are good, right? I think I'm just going to draw the Dispel right now and then the Preordain next turn. It's a little bit greedy to draw both of those, but I think it's good. I can just end of turn inventory here as well, and I don't care if it gets countered. I don't think they're going to play anything. Oh, wow. They're playing Preordain? Sure. Not going to counter that. I feel like they have Spell Setter, almost assuredly. Inventory, draw the Preordain that we know about, fire it off. Still going to fire it off. I want to hit land drops now. Okay, nice. I could top both, but I think I can bottom the Ash Barrens. Could also just top the Ash Barrens and then get another blue source so I have counter up. Is that relevant? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just draw Fjord, honestly. They could play a Gurmag Angler. I don't think they will. I guess Ash Barrens is just better. It also thins my deck. All right, I'll do it. I just top because I'm gonna shuffle anyway. It doesn't matter. So this way I have counterspell up just in case. I have one less red source playing it this way, but I have more mana untapped that's good right now. This is actually kind of annoying, but I'm not going to counterspell it because the problem is now if I go to Scred right now, they can just spell stutter that, and I can't like interact really, so I have to just untap and then try to kill this, which is fine. See if they have more lands. Looks like no. It's actually not bad for them to be stuck on lands though. Means they have a bunch of good spells. Cannonade, interesting. I think I can just let them attack for one. Doesn't really do anything. Just gonna pass. If they go to Ninja, I can just kill it with counter backup. So I'm not really worried about that. So I can just go for counterspell here. I think I will. This costs 2 mana, so I'd rather use it now. rather than my things that cost 1 mana. All right, so I can just dispel this. Might as well just fight over the Augur. I don't want them to be able to resolve Augur here. Ash Barrens. Ash Barrens is not great. Do I just shred this right now? I can just take another 1 off it. They probably won't play anything else into Cannonade, but maybe they will. Who knows? And I can just take 1, like I said. If they ninja, I'm still pretty well protected from that. So interesting that they waited to crack Evolving Wilds there. Maybe they were seeing what they were going to draw. If they go to Spell Stutter Sprite this, I can Cannonade with Pyroblast up. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I let this resolve, and then I go Cannonade. And then if they go for Dispel, I have Pyroblast for that. So I kill both of their fairies, I get to Preordain. While Cannonade is decent, I already have 2 removal spells. I kind of want some gas, so I'm going to bottom. It's a land. All right, I'll play it. We don't really have ways to discard lands. Brainstorm resolves. And I'm a little bit flooded here again compared to the opponent, so they have more gas than I do. They don't have an angler. They might only have 1 or 2 anglers. All right, nice. Should I go for that right now? I feel like I should go for it later. Could go for it on their upkeep. I think I'm just going to jam. Wow, it just resolved. That's interesting. Yeah, they might have removal for this Delver, but I don't think it's getting better to wait. Okay, well, I'm going to try to scred this for sure. If they have another one, I still get to scred that. Okay, they have 2 cards. I have 1, but I have a Delver in play. My card in hand is a Scred, which is a pretty good card. Chainer's Edict. Okay, that's unfortunate. Another Scred, okay. Can we draw another Frantic Inventory? Take a Preordain. Nice. Top. Could have topped a Delver first, because maybe they try to counter that. Wow, it just resolved ASAP like that? Crazy. Let's go Delver. Fjord. I think I will cycle the Ash Barrens. I could save it for a Ponder. Oh no, I sided out all my Ponders. Never mind. I'm going to cycle it. Echoing Decay. Okay, they just have a bunch of removal. I'd rather them kill my Delvers than my Thermos, so I think this is okay. Guess I just get another mountain, whatever. Cannonade, sure. Pyroblast, okay. This is why I side out all my Ponders, because you want your deck to be full of gas and not cantrips. These matchups go really long, and you need as much gas as possible. Okay. Well, if I can resolve this, nice. There's a Lookout. Now, any creature, please. I guess they can flashback an Edict with an untapped land. There's nothing I can do. Maybe I should have some snaps or something in this deck to bounce my own creatures. But I don't know. Chainer's Edict from hand? It's gonna be tough. I've used all my frantic inventories. But I do have double Pyroblast. So I just need to keep playing creatures basically. Oh geez. I have 23 cards left. I don't have that many threats left. I have 2 archers, 4 thermos, 1 tandem, and 2 delvers left. That's all I have. Counterspell. Okay, counterspell's good. I've drawn a lot more cards than the opponent. Preordain resolves. These matchups can be so grindy. Okay. Yeah, maybe bringing in the cannonades was not good. I mean, it was good this game already, so it's hard to say that. Okay, let's go. They flash back an edict. I'll probably counterspell it because I need to protect my creatures. Cast down. Guess I'm supposed to counterspell this. I know they can flash back an edict, but I need to fight over their removal. Another cast down? Jeez. I think I'm going to mill before I can kill them. Even with siding out 4 cantrips. There's an angler, okay. I have Screds for that. I can untap first to draw another interaction spell potentially. I have plenty of mana. Delver. Start with Scred here. They can just flashback an edict on this Delver. I could just not deploy it yet. It's kind of a weird line. Then they don't get to use their mana on Chainer's Edict. I have 2 counter spells left. I think I'm actually just gonna not play it. Maybe that's wrong. I can just start eating the edicts out of their yard. I'd rather play like 2 creatures in the same turn, I think. I'm just gonna wait. I can counter blue spells with Pyroblast, which is nice. By not deploying Delver, it also makes my Cannonade better. Jeez. We've cycled 3 of our Ash Barrens. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 out of our 20 lands. Could have sided out a land as well. Should I deploy 2 creatures? I think I'm just going to wait again. If I draw 1 more creature, I'll deploy all 3. Or maybe that's wrong too, because then I don't play around Fumes. Hardcast Ninja. I think I'm going to just end up turn Cannonade that. Blue Blast. Okay. Can't let them have this. Another Blue Blast. All right, I'm just going to let this... Wait. Oh, targeting Pyroblast? Okay, I'll just let that resolve. And I'll Pyroblast this. Thermo. So I could just go Thermo plus Archer now. I don't want to get Fumes. They have not played a Fumes yet, right? Which they could certainly still have. So, yeah, I'm just going to play Thermo, play Archer, then pass the turn. They can flashback an Edict, in which case I'll stack Archer and then I'll play Delver. Just trying to play as safe as I can. I only have 16 cards left in my deck. What an interesting match. Snuff out the Thermo, the Archer. Okay. They snuff out paid 4 life. Interesting. And then flashback Edict. That sucks. Tried to play around Fumes, got kind of punished. Maybe not. All right, let's pass. They have 3 cards. I have 1. I only have 15 cards left in my deck. Not many ways to kill them, like I said. I do have 1 Tandem Lookout left. I sided 1 out. Echoing Decay, just kill my Thermo. Okay. And then Snuff Out, go to 12. Okay. Augur. Do I Scred right now? I feel like I do. dealt 14 damage to that augur. It's pretty funny. Counterspell, jeez. This suit feels like an angler. Oh, it's a thorn. Okay. I'll just keep trying to kill all their creatures as well. Maybe they'll mill out with the Monarch before I do. Unlikely, but maybe. I don't have that much removal left either. Sacking Wilds on my upkeep, sure. Counterspell, okay. I think I'm supposed to counter this. It's pretty funny, but I'm gonna try. They can counter back. Fighting over the Fairy Seer is hilarious. They could mill. They go one top, one bottom. They probably have another angler. Thermo. They've used both their Chainer's Edicts now, right? The Chainer's Edict. Oh no, they have one more. The Edicts really got me good. Yep. Looking bad here. If they don't have another angler, I'm still at 18. But yeah, it's the game's gonna have to go a lot longer, and they're drawing 2 a turn. So they can edict this. Oh, they can just counter it with Spell Stutter. Brutal. Probably shouldn't have played that out because they haven't played that many Spell Stutters yet. Ninja. Alright, that's game. I don't think I can win now. Angler too. GG's opponent. They got us. On the draw 4s, I thought I might do better, but what couldn't quite get there. That was a fun match. Lost to Blue Black Fae. That deck is strong. And seems like kind of a rough matchup just because of the strength of Spell Stutter Sprite, honestly. But fun match. Had a good time. Got crushed. I'll see you in round 2. All right, welcome to round 2. After getting crushed by Blue Black Fae, we're on the play. Snap keep this hand. This hand looks great. Blue and red mana, Preordain, triple pinger. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep both of these for sure. It's top. I would love to not have to play Lightning Bolt on turn 2 so I can start deploying these Thermos. Oh, are we against the Menace? Well, they play 0-4. I can't bolt that anyway. Just get the combo going here. I mean, I'm just probably going to jam Tandem next turn. Soul Bond and then ping draw. Go from there. Haven't had a turn 1 Delver yet. Where are my Delvers at, Stompy? Oh, is Mono White keeping a 1-lander? Classic. Oh, and they couldn't even attack into this? That's hilarious. Alright, so now we go Tandem. I think I'll just ping and draw right now. I guess I could block, so they most likely don't have a removal spell. So I'm just going to wait. This also doesn't have Vigilance. Okay, they make a big thing. But if it still doesn't have Vigilance, so it's just a 5-power thing. Might be able to just race this, especially if I'm drawing extra cards. Okay, no blocks. I go to 15 and then I ping draw. Frantic Inventory. Okay, that might be a little bit slow. Let's just start by drawing a card and then I'll attack, draw another card. And then I'll just keep going off here. This combo is just so fun. Another Frantic Inventory. I'll attack, draw. Maybe I can discard some inventories to hand size at the end of the turn or something. Draw. I think I lead. I guess I could play Firebrand Archer to start and then play a Preordain. Then I have a lot of looks at another mountain. That does deal more damage It sucks if they have some way to gain life, but if not, I think this is better. I'm gonna do it. So Firebrand Archer into Preordain, and then I can go untap this, ping draw before Preordain. That allows me to see more cards actually. And then ping, and then Preordain. I think I'm just supposed to bottom both of these. I need more red sources. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't play any more spells this turn. I could have not played a land to discard an inventory there, but I actually don't even think that's correct. They're at 14, I'm at 15. They're still only on one land. Another ethereal armor could be rough, but I could even potentially start chumping because with the combo, I don't need much more than that to win. Oh, another land? Brutal. Do not like to see that. And they have like double ethereal armor. Okay, they have a 10 power thing. They have like a merge unscathed here. Sentinel's Eyes, so vigilance. 14 power. So I think I'm supposed to go to 1 and then try to chump next turn. I guess they could have mutagenic, but if they do, they do. They don't. Okay. Ping draw. Okay, there's a mountain. That's good. Preordain. Untap. Ping draw. Delver doesn't really do much. It could be a chump blocker because I could have two different colors of creatures to chump block with if I can't kill this turn. I think I bottom here. Bottom. Okay. So I can lightning bolt their face to start. I think that's actually correct. Do I have lethal here? Maybe. Lightning bolt, you. Untap, ping. Hit for 3, ping draw. They go to 6. Can frantic inventory hit for 2. And then if I draw a bolt, I can cast it. And if not, I can go Island Delver. So if I draw a bolt, I win. I have 2 draw steps here. Counterspell, that would have been nice earlier. And Ponder. So I can't go Island. I guess I could go Island Ponder, but I still don't have any way to win then. So I might as well just go Island Delver. Because even if I go land Scred, that doesn't do anything. They need protection from blue and red, though. Am I supposed to Ponder? Guess I'm just supposed to Delver, like I said. Oh, did I just miss lethal? I just totally missed lethal. I could have just gone play Preordain and attack with both. Then that's 4 damage. Oh my god. Just I should have discarded Fjord there too. I was just tilted. Oh, if I lose now to the Menace because of this, that's so tilting. I think most likely I'm still fine. I mean, I guess I lose to like some way for them to gain life, but this does not do anything. They have 3 cards left. Benevolent Blessing, and they don't have double blessing, so I can just chump. Okay, that was close, but protection from blue, I can just chump with Archer. 21, 25. Almost got punished here, but I'm fine. Whew. That was way too close. I definitely just didn't see that line, and then I was like, oh my god, I could have just attacked. No. Ping draw. Just shuffle this. Doesn't matter. I should have it here, right? I can just play Frantic Inventory and Scred. I guess I should have played another blue source just in case, but it doesn't matter. All right. Again, misplayed, but got lucky. Whew. 21-25, no problem. Don't have much sideboard for this matchup, but I don't think they have really a good way to remove my combo. Is Dispel even good? I'm not sure. I usually do like to bring in Cannonade against them, because sometimes they play like a fair number of 1/1s. It also kills my own stuff, though. Hmm. I don't know if I want to sideboard too much. I could just take out Frantic Inventory because it's a little bit slow. Just go like this. This could be good in certain situations. Maybe that's just wrong. Could just leave in Frantic Inventory. I don't even know how great Dispel is. Sometimes they have Gut Shot. They have Emerge Unscathed, Mutagenic. They don't have that many instants even. You can just run back the main deck. If I see more instants, I can bring in Dispel. What other instants do they have other than Mutagenic and Emerge Unscathed? Is everything else they have like an aura? You can just run, like I said, run it back. I don't hate that. I have Counterspell. I have one Dispel. I want to keep in all these. My cantrips are actually pretty good here. Delvers are pretty good. All right, just no sideboard. That means my sideboard should probably change. If I'm not sideboarding for the Menace, then I mean I'm gonna face this matchup a fair amount, right? That was a pretty crazy game. I'm kind of kicking myself for missing lethal there, but it's okay. They kept a one lander, but then they got there on the second land, like after missing for a turn or two, and it honestly was probably fine for them. His hand's not great, but I'll keep it. I have turn one cycle Ashburns for Mountain, turn two Alchemist, and then start playing spells after that. So don't think I'm supposed to mulligan. Counterspell. Okay, counterspell is interesting. I'm definitely not going to ponder here. I'd rather get my Mountain with an Ash Barrens. I would like to tap out for Alchemist. I just don't know if I'm going to have time. They tanked on their 7 for a while. I was going to say, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're on one land or if they're flooded on mana. Wow, that Plains art is pretty sick. Like it. Just the white border plains going in. Okay, attack for 2. Just end of turn, I'll cycle Ash Barrens. I think I'm supposed to play Alchemist here. I need to start damaging them. I could leave up counter, but they already have 3 power in play. And if I play Alchemist, then in the future turns I can leave up counter and keep pinging them every turn. I guess a Journey to Nowhere would be bad here, but nothing I can do. Oh, I was like, Mana Tithe? I have seen that deck play Mana Tithe, so certainly the possibility. Maybe they kept a land heavy hand, or maybe they just weren't really tanking and they just took a second to click OK and they have a perfect hand. I mean, obviously not perfect because they just only went turn 2, cartouche cycle, step, but still. We still have not had a turn 1 Delver, huh? Ooh, Deathblade Elite and then put an Ethereal Armor on it right now. I need to find. If I block here and they go Emerge Unscathed or Mutagenic, it's just so annoying. I'm not going to risk that. I'll block here. I need to find Bolt or Scred off the top, basically, because I also want to have Counterspell up. They probably have Emerge Unscathed. All right, well, I don't have that luxury now. I just have to go ping, ponder, look for a removal spell for this. I can't let them eat my stuff. So let's just hope they don't have Emerge Unscathed, basically. Okay, there's a Bolt and a Delver and the combo. I just obviously need to keep these. I wonder if Delver is not good enough, though. I could put Delver last and then plan on jamming a Thermal Alchemist next turn. Or a Tandem Lookout next turn to pair with my Thermal Alchemist. Yeah, let's go. Then let's go ping right now. I shouldn't have pinged right now, but it's fine. I'm just going to bolt on their upkeep because if they have Emerge Unscathed, then they have to use mana on their turn. And maybe they get greedy and go for like Emerge Unscathed here or something. That'd be funny if I like even go deep, type like whoops in the chat. Hope they like think I don't have anything. But I'm feeling like they have Emerge Unscathed, is my guess. I guess I can always tap this in response to Provoke. As long as it's untapped, yeah. So they do have Emerge Unscathed, but actually, yeah, this doesn't actually kill Thermal Alchemist, which is really interesting. But it will kill my Tandem Lookout. I still get to get one card out of it. So I can't block anything. So they're going to provoke, and then I have to just ping them. So I let the provoke trigger resolve, and then I ping. Then I take damage. And then I try to win somehow. I'm drawing Tandem Lookout, which now actually is not that good. I kind of needed just that bolt to resolve. I guess I could play Island and just play double Frantic Inventory this turn. They don't have lethal yet. I guess that's better. I think I'm dead though. Even though their hand wasn't that crazy, they just did a little bit too much. So now they just Emerge Unscathed on their Trailblazer, I assume. Again, I'm hoping just to be able to cast double inventory here, but of course they cast on their Skyguard. Duh. And then they're gonna provoke, and I have to just tap my Alchemist. Then I'm taking 6, 7, 8 down to 2. Then I have to just win on my next turn, which I don't think I can do. So let provoke trigger resolve, and then ping for 1, and then play double inventory, pinging for 2 more. I gotta say, when you have Delvers in your deck and you're not drawing them on turn 1, it doesn't feel great. All right, I go to 2. I die to Mutagenic. They don't have it. And then I end of turn just double inventory here. Sure. Doesn't do anything. And cat. Okay. I could play this other one in response. Doesn't make any difference. Ping ping. They go to 14. There's another inventory. I'm at 2 though. So I need to block 1, 2, 3 creatures. I just don't see this happening. I can't even block this because it has flying. So I think I just have to try to do stuff. No reason to waste too much time. I'm probably dead. See if I can get out of it. I need to draw a bolt for this, and then block, and then have them draw a land. I take 2. Oh no, then I still take 2. Okay, I'm just dead. I have to try to win then. Somehow. I don't think I can. What if I go Archer first? No, that's way too much mana. All right, let's just Ancestral. I mean, yeah, they just drew only 3 lands. They cycled a step, and then they had just enough stuff on the play, or I was just too far behind the whole game. I was never able to stabilize and get my combo set up. I can draw 4 just for fun. Sure. Just see what the top 4 cards are. All 4 frantic inventories in the top 20. Not bad. There's a bolt. Ping them. Bolt this. I could just bolt them. Close. All right. Let's go to the next game. Again, I don't really want more dispels. I'm just going to run it back. Let's go game 3. All right, game 3 against the Menace. We're on the play. I was going to say, can I get a turn 1 Delver? Almost, but no lands. Let's go 6. Brutal. Why? Okay, I have to keep this. Put back inventory plus island. And just try to race. Then I can lead turn 1 Delver. And then I can get a mountain with this Ash Barrens and then slowly start playing these out. Turn 1 Delver is pretty decent against them, especially if I turn 1 Delver flip. Alright, the cat. Lifelinks actually could be kind of annoying here. Burn Spell? Burn Spell is like my best draw because I get to reveal it. Wait, let's see. I need to stop on my upkeep. Ponder. Do you want to reveal? Yes, I do. So the problem is I need to get mountain with this. I could get greedy and ponder right now. I think I'm just supposed to save the ponder till after I deploy these. Yep, I think I have to do this. It sucks. Yeah, maybe dual lands are just better than these Ash Barrens, especially with the Delver builds. Now I see what uh, was it Stompy telling me on Twitter, just like saying like you need more duels, and I never found that because I wasn't playing Delvers before, but now I think I understand. I mean, if they suit this up, it's gonna be bad, but there's nothing I can do. I need to just ponder into removal if they go for that line. I could also not attack there, but I think that's just not good. I think I'm definitely supposed to attack. If they go in on this, can they even get it out of bolt range? I'm not sure. And it's kind of scary for them to go in. All right, well, they are. No ethereal armor, please. Okay, I mean, I guess that would be fine. I still do need to find bolt for this. They probably have a merge unscathed as well. We do not need to stop on my upkeep anymore. Another Delver. I think I'm just supposed to go Alchemist. They need some way to pump this power to get through Alchemist. Just going to attack. Not going to leave back Delver to try to block just to have them like blow me out with something. It's like, can I not beat a 2/2 lifelink? I could beat a 25/29, but not a 2/2 lifelink vigilance. Just going to try to keep clocking them. I mean, turn 1 Delver flip. And I might still lose. Oh, there's the ethereal armor. 4/4. It's not good. They definitely have a merge unscathed as well. There's like almost no question. 14/20. Jeez. I'm gonna ponder here. Yeah, now I have like no bounce spells. I should have listened and played some vapor snags or snaps or something. I mean, yes, I can hit a land drop, but that's not even going to do anything. Let's just try to do better. Counterspell. Yeah, I'm dead. I mean, my first two hands were also zero landers, so that was pretty brutal. But I'm just not even winning this race at this point. I'm not even making any headway. They're just gaining 4 life a turn. Freaking cat. Looks like a quick 0-2 in this league here. 6-6. Okay. Yeah, now I just have no outs. Should have had some Vapor Snags. Let's ping him. Turn 1 Delver flip and it just doesn't do anything. I wasted my turn 1 Delver flip. There's the Scred, but excuse me, just doesn't do anything. I don't think I have any outs to even a 6-6 at this point. I'm off it. GG's. Brutal. Now the problem is like I've been dealing with somebody just like win trading and I can't really it's been taking me forever to get into games and now that I'm 0-2, it's probably going to take even longer. So we'll see if I can get into round 3. If it's just taking forever, I might just drop at 0-2 here. So we'll see. I'll see you in round 3 potentially. All right. Welcome to round 3 here. We're in the 0-2 bracket with Thermo Delver. First round was close. Then second round was actually, or first round wasn't that close. We just lost to Blue Black Fae. And then second round was close, and we just didn't really do anything good enough in game 3 on our Mold of 5. I think I have to mulligan this turn 1 Delver. We don't have even that many red sources in the deck, and just with no more lands, I just think it's supposed to be a mulligan. Brutal. I'll keep. I think I just put back a Scred. Just keep my cantrips and all my lands. I could also just put back like a Fjord or something. Maybe that's right. All right, let's just get a little greedy here. Hopefully Scred is good. In the 0-2 bracket, we'll see what we're up against. Fae in the 0-2 bracket? Wow. That's surprising. One bottom, one top. I'm just going to Scred this right now. Thermo, that's a good draw. You just jam that next turn. I'm assuming it's like blue-red or blue-black Fae, but it could be mono-blue as well. Just with Snow Island to fake me out. Fjord, blue-red Fae. Preordain. All right, I'm going to slam Alchemist, but it's probably just going to die. Yeah, maybe the counter spells are too clunky. Especially because a lot of times we're going to have one island, one mountain. But I just went for it. The list looked solid. Scred, jeez. So their 2 mana play just drew them a card and ours didn't. Brutal. All right, it's preordain. I think I need to bottom. I was gonna say kind of need to hit lands. Let's just go Scred this. They could have Spire Golem, but they don't usually have that. All right, I'm supposed to keep these for sure. So I think I want to draw Thermo and Mountain. That way I can go Thermo plus Counterspell next turn. All right, let's do it. Trading resources, but they drew a card off their Augur, so they're up a card right now. Oh, Commodore? Jeez. I'm in trouble because I can't even ever take the Monarch here. Oh my god, I'm just getting fucking smoked in this league. Jesus. I guess I could have just bolted that as well, but that also doesn't seem great. I probably was supposed to, but I'm kind of off this league. I'm feeling like I'm just going to concede this game now. I can't take the Monarch, so how can I really win? I'm drawing a Lightning Bolt, but again, Monarch is pretty busted when you can't take it. If this was a Firebrand and they didn't have any more removal, maybe. Oh, they have Ninja? Okay, sure. I'm drawing Bolt. I suppose I'll keep fighting. I really just want to concede though and move on. I don't think I can win. They have 6 cards in hand. They can just replay a 5-2 if they want, but they probably don't even need to. One bottom, one top. Braid my thing. I'm off it. All right. Let's go big sideboard plan. All right. I think we do a similar play that we did against blue black. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm bringing in Hydroblast. God, I'm just out of it right now. I'm maybe not in the right mental state to be playing this league anyway. Just do like something like this. I could set out the combo entirely, but if I grind ahead enough or protect it, it is pretty good. Let's just try it. All right, we get the quad pyroblast. I guess I should have brought in cannonade as well, like I did the other time, but I guess I'm trying it without it. I think I'm kind of checked out of this league, to be honest. All right, I'll just lead Fjord. Cycle these Ashburns later. I think I just jam Firebrand on turn 2. I'm getting Mountain. They probably can kill it. I still think it's probably worth just a jam. I could go cycle and then play this plus preordain, but yeah, I'm just gonna play this. At least this forces them to have to kill it, basically. I don't even know if Cannonade is that great in these fairy matchups, actually. It's pretty easy to play around. All right, there's an inventory, which actually isn't bad. Let's go preordain. Would have been interesting, actually, if I just went cycle, preordain. Yeah, these are both good. It's just top. And then I'll just play an inventory here. And then I'll cycle after that. I can cycle both of these maybe before playing the preordain. We'll see. Play inventory. Nice. Another inventory is good. All right, let's cycle one of these. Get island. Play it. I could just not even worry about this counterspell. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a little greedy here and just cycle both of my Ash Barons and then preordain. I have Bolt up for like a Spell Stutter sprite here. They could have Spell Stutter plus Dispel or Spell Stutter plus Hydroblast or something, but yeah, I thought this might be the case. As long as they don't have Dispel here. Okay, nice. I know I'm tapped out, which also sucks, but just bottom top. I guess if they don't have a land plus monarch creature here, I'm fine, but just the way this league is going, they probably do have that. No? Stormbound Geist. That's annoying, but beatable. It's basically just a 2/2 flying. Let's draw 2. Thermal Alchemist. I think I'm not supposed to deploy that yet. I can deploy it next turn with counters and Pyroblast up. All right, just take 2 here. If they ninja, I can just Pyroblast with counter backup. They have no lands. Interesting. All right, let's just go play land, play Alchemist, and then I'm not going to fight over the first one. I guess I could protect it with 1 counter spell, but I think I'm just not supposed to fight here. Blue Blast. I guess I could Pyroblast this. I think I'm just going to let it resolve, honestly. Okay, they drew a land. It's fine. Try to protect this second Alchemist. Okay, now I have all 3 of my counters up. So yeah, really just going to try to protect this one. Pass. They end of turn bolted, I would have countered. I can just keep taking 2 for now. Let's counter this. They have 5 cards in hand still, because they were a little bit flooded. Just try to save my pinger. That's all I can do. That's a stack right there. Don't get any of these triggers. If it was a Firebrand, it would have just hit for 3, but this one doesn't actually do that, even though this is the better card overall. They have 3 cards in hand, and we're like basically even on board. Delver. Gotta say, Stompy, I'm not. These Delvers have not been good. I think I have gotten a little bit unlucky in this league, though. And I think my deck, the way I built it with all the counters, just might not be right. Jeez. Delver's not even like good against this. Just got wrecked. Just got wrecked in this league. All right. This just felt pretty bad. Quick 0-3. Brainstorm. We played against two good decks, and then we lost to 1 bad deck. Inventory, draw 1. Preordain. I think it's time for me to play some Fey decks of my own. Get back and getting some wins. Go to 9. They have 2 cards. Inventory. Okay, let's go. Ancestral. No Pyroblast. All right. Got absolutely wrecked. Oh, 03, gonna drop. Man, I have not been doing well recently. Just gotta keep my head high and keep on trucking. I don't think I played that terribly. I did make a mistake or two, That happens. This was my first time playing the deck, but I think against Barf, I just never drew early Delvers, which makes the deck like just so much worse. And then lost a close one to Mono White Heroic. Didn't I don't think I had the right configuration of the deck. I think like even some Vapor Snag slash snaps might be good in this shell, and just maybe running the Dispel slash Spell Pierce package is the way to go. I just wanted to try the counter spells, and I don't think it worked out. But my name's Max. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. I'll do better next time. I'll get him next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.